You're listening to Heroes in the Moment.
What's up, heroes? I'm Michael.
And I'm Nathan.
Today, latest superhero news, 25. I messed up last week because I said I got confused. I was like 24, but I was like, no, it's 25. I got confused.
Said it was 25.
I mixed my weeks up.
But now it's 25.
But now it's 25. So we got you hyped for 25.
Inconceivably.
Yeah. All right. So we got not a lot of news today, but we're going to talk about it anyway because it's fun.
Okay.
And we got a piece of Marvel news and the piece of Marvel / DC news.
Okay.
Kind of fun there.
Okay.
All right. So the first piece of news today, we got some more Thunderbolts news going on.
All right.
And it's been in reports that the characters of Thunderbolts, are mostly super soldiers, except for one being Ghost. And they're saying that Ghost apparently is going to not be a part of this team, maybe. Rumored to be taken off the slate of this movie. So
just take her out of the movie, or
apparently
just off the team in general?
Off the movie. So I'm curious to why. I wonder if
that'd be a perfect place.
Yeah.
To put her character back in.
Yeah,
you know?
my curiosity, though, a lot of people are like, oh, that's stupid. A lot of people are like, it's all right. But my curiosity is I wonder if the studio did it to make it more of a super soldier-oriented team, Black Ops team, and make it more like that as to a supernatural, superpowered team.
Yeah.
Or if, the actors had scheduling conflicts and just couldn't do it. Or I'm not really sure the details. And this is not confirmed either. Yeah. It is rumored, but I mean, I kind of am okay with it, to be honest. It would fit for Ghost to be in this storyline. Yeah. However, I kind of like the idea of it turning into more
a super soldier?
Black Ops team of super soldiers.
Black Ops team would go hard.
I think that's kind of cool. I mean, it's more grounded. It's more as long as Sentry's not the villain, because that would make sense.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. If truly Sentry stays the villain, then I don't think it makes sense to remove people on the team who aren't, just strictly
unless you
super
severely
soldiers.
nerf him. So,
I know, which obviously we know they're gonna do, but I don't know. I do want to see more of Ghost. I thought, they didn't really do her
utilize
super right.
her.
Yeah,
right.
no, exactly. I don't know. I just feel, especially with her skill set, I really feel like that would be dope.
Especially if she learns to control it better.
I know.
It could be very useful. But I don't know.
We're not gonna miss her if she's not in it.
I'm not gonna either, but I would like to see a Black Ops team, but also if they're going up against Sentry, that doesn't make sense.
They're screwed, man.
Yeah, no, there's no
in
chance.
The air, they're not going to do anything.
There's no shot.
I mean, who would be on the team then? Bucky, Yelena,
U.S. Agent, Red
Guardian,
Taskmaster, and Valentina's running it.
Dude, that team goes crazy though.
It's a tough team.
That goes crazy.
But it's all super soldiers plus Yelena. So
we want to see a 1v1 tournament from those.
That'd be kind of cool.
Imagine that.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be crazy.
Ooh, who would? Bucky coming up.
Probably Red Guardian.
Red Guardian's got the most
experience.
Well, I don't know. They both got experience.
Oh, Taskmaster low key.
Taskmaster
Taskmaster was soloing Black Widow.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
Cool. But maybe how they meet, they start battling.
That'd be fire,
kind of cool. And then Yelena's like, "Stop it,
guys! We need to love each other.
I know. We need to have love.
Spread the love."
And Red Guardian's like, "Screw that!" He just starts punching.
She's the only. No, she's not. I was about to say she's not the only female.
She's not
Taskmaster.
Oh man. Oh well. All right. So now we got to get into our Marvel / DC news piece here, and that being this is confirmed that James Gunn came out and said that he wants to work with the Guardians of the Galaxy actors that he's utilizing his trilogy again in the DCU.
Okay.
Which I kind of would like to see that. So that brings me to what is some fan castings we could get for our actors of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Right off the bat, obviously Dave Bautista's Bane.
Easily.
I mean, that's just you gotta be. So who else? Who else can we see?
Freaking what's his face? Bradley Cooper, right?
Bradley Cooper.
Imagine him in a Two-Face role.
He would be a good Two-Face.
You think?
He would be a good Two-Face.
I think that might work.
I think he would be a good Two-Face.
Zoe.
What about Zaldana?
What about the one magician girl?
Zatanna?
Yeah.
I feel like she's too old for Zatanna. She's too old for Zatanna. Let's see. Who else?
I've seen her green and blue so much I can't remember what she actually looks like.
I know. Let's see. She's too old for Starfire.
She could play not Canary, right?
She could be Black Canary. Maybe a Black Canary. Maybe. I can maybe see. I'm not really sure. Well, let's see. Who else could she be?
I'm trying to think of female characters.
I know.
DC.
Chris Pratt. I could see Booster Gold. I could see Booster Gold. I think that would be a solid one. I could Booster Gold or like a Guardian or something like that. But probably Booster. I see him as Booster Gold quite a bit because they're
Okay.
similar to Star-Lord, but at the same time it's different. And he kind of would fit that persona really well. But I'm not exactly sure.
Chris Pratt's Batman.
Dude, yes. Just cast Chris Pratt in every role.
But it would be a comedic movie, clearly.
That's kind of dope. Pom Kelmoff, I think she could be a good Katana. Like, the sword girl. Yeah, I think I could see her as Katana.
Be great, yeah.
I think, or maybe like a Lady Shiva or something like that. Maybe a villain. Like, can you imagine her as a villain? I can't really imagine her as a villain.
I know, I can't either, but I think she would kill it.
But I think Katana would actually fit Pom Kelmoff really well. Karen Gillan, where can we see her? A red-haired girl. I saw some people cast her as
Batgirl.
Batgirl's a good one, but is she too old?
Yeah, I mean, Batgirl's like what, in her 20s?
20s.
And Karen's like probably what, later 30s?
I want to look up
maybe
Karen Gillan
mid 30s, maybe
but
late 30s.
She's got the red hair.
She's red hair.
She got the look. She's tall.
How many other, she could low-key dye her
She's
hair.
35.
She could be freaking Lois Lane. Give her black hair.
She could maybe be Lois Lane. Maybe is Lois Lane.
That might be a reach.
But I think Batgirl, if she was younger, though, that's the problem.
I know,
she would be a great Batgirl if she was younger.
Like a freaking Jumanji type role,
Yeah, right. She
was good in that.
She was good. So I don't know. Most people I've heard say Batgirl, and I could definitely see her as Batgirl.
Yeah, but there's no way, man. 35 playing. Girl.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. What else, dude?
Vin Diesel. I don't see Vin Diesel even doing it.
Vin Diesel? I don't want Vin Diesel in
I
the DCU,
know.
if
I don't
I'm
either.
being honest.
Dude, you know who Zoe Saldana could maybe play?
Who?
Vixen. Vixen. From
yeah.
Arrowverse, who does the animals and stuff.
Yeah.
I could see her as Vixen. Maybe Vixen.
I feel like he would give her a bigger role than that. He's like,
I could see that.
That's Zoe, but
I don't know.
I could see that.
I could see it though. I don't know. Maybe Rockets, but that's pretty minor as well.
Yeah. Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Who
would
could
Vin Diesel be? I don't know.
Solomon Grundy. I
mean, he would. I feel like he would do more voice than be like there.
Oh yeah, of course. Solomon Grundy would work if they did.
I think he could do a Solomon Grundy because if you think the old Groot, I am Groot, kind of sounds like if he could adapt that to be like Grundy, right?
Yeah.
I think. I agree. Like maybe voicing Solomon Grundy. Yeah. I like that idea.
We need a Clayface. That would be crazy.
He might could voice Clayface.
Maybe
he might could do that. All right, who? What other actors in there?
No, dude, Chris Pratt voicing Clayface. Actually, no, that'd be terrible. It's Clayface.
I don't know.
I don't know.
See, what about
Chris Pratt? Is hard though. I know you said the one homie, but
who? As who?
Chris Pratt, dude. I feel like there's something better for him out there.
Than Booster Gold?
Yes.
I feel like Booster Gold could be pretty big, though, like depending on how they adapt. I did see some people say Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern, Guy Gardner. Obviously not Hal Jordan or any of those, but like Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern.
He would go kind of crazy as a Lantern.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Because Guy Gardner's a more funny, more, like wild Green Lantern. So I bet he's too old for that, I feel like. I feel like he's at the right age for Booster Gold, but I feel like he might be too old for Guy Gardner. So I don't know. All right, how about Will Poulter? Will Poulter, since he's going to make his debut as Adam Warlock.
Somebody young.
Yeah.
Young dude.
Pretty relatively young. Maybe someone of similar ability. I don't know.
Who has similar abilities? I'm kind of feeling like low-key villain.
As a villain?
Yeah.
I don't know what villain. I kind of seen maybe Red Tornado, but that's more of an android, so I don't know if I'd see. I
could see that too.
Yeah,
I mean, definitely not anybody too big. Too big. No Flash. No Green
definitely not.
Arrow. No. I mean, Hal Jordan maybe.
That's too big, I think, for him. And I don't like him as Hal Jordan. I don't like that idea.
I don't think that.
I don't know. But there's all kinds of stuff out there that they could be. I mean, it's just cool to think about, utilizing some of these people, and some of them may not be down for that. I think Dave Bautista might be down for that, but he is more getting into more serious roles now.
I know,
but he really likes James Gunn and working with James Gunn. So maybe, and he did express interest in playing Bane
Really?
a few years ago.
I mean, dude, that would be perfect.
It'd be perfect casting, yes.
Perfect, man.
It'd be perfect. He'd be better than Tom Hardy, quite honestly. And I would want a Bane that actually has pumping venom in him.
pumping venom.
I want it like a more comic accurate.
And the clear, Spanish accent.
Yes. And I think Dave Bautista could kill that role. I really do. Like playing that like kind of Mexican cartel.
Because we haven't seen that. I mean, obviously Nolan went for a really grounded, kind of Black Ops Bane, but I would Venom pumping Bane, Dave Bautista.
Yeah,
crazy.
I think that would that's the one I'm for sure needs to happen there. Yeah. But the rest of them, I don't know. Is there
I really do like Bradley Cooper as Two-Face. I really think he would be good, dude.
I agree.
Classy.
I agree. Maybe even another villain or. I can't see him as a hero.
No, I can't.
He has to be a villain
either.
But I think Two-Face is a good one. I think Two-Face is a good pick.
Him as an older Hal Jordan, like low-key would not be terrible. Old Hal Jordan.
Old Hal Jordan.
Middle age.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Younger, I would have said yes, please. But no. Who else are the cast we missing? Michael Rooker was already in the Suicide Squad.
Nah, dude, Bradley Cooper as Black Mask would go crazy,
dude.
Well, also speaking of Black Mask, bro, they gotta bring back freaking what's his name, Ewan McGregor, because he was so good, man.
He was good as Black Mask.
He was good. Bring him back, make him even more darker, more realistic,
a different version, more realistic,
for real.
Wear the mask more.
That'd be fire.
I agree. I think Bradley Cooper would be a good Black Mask.
Yeah.
Or who else like?
Sounders.
Besides Batman level, like DC villains, let's see, who else could he be? He can't be Lex Luthor, and I can't imagine him bald anyway. He has a nice head of hair.
He's beautiful.
I know, it's great head of hair,
gorgeous.
I think Two-Face is the best one I've heard. Black Mask is a good one. But I think Two-Face. I can just see him with the crossface.
I know, dude. I can see it right now.
I like that idea.
I can see it right now.
But anyway, just to think and theorize about all these different characters that they could play and stuff. Who knows? They might be like super small cameos and just be in there. I don't know. We do know James Gunn likes to utilize his friends. Like Sean Gunn's probably going to be like 50 people in the DC universe.
That's his brother, right?
I know. He was Weasel in the Suicide Squad, but now and Calendar Man. So now he may have to be somebody else. So we'll see.
He just getting his brother paid, dude.
He's gonna make his brother get Hal Jordan or something.
Watch, bro.
Sean Gunn's Hal Jordan. He's like,
dude, Sean, honestly, bro, I feel like they gotta stick with Calendar Man.
Dude, he'd be a great.
They gotta do Calendar Man.
I think Calendar Man would be really cool. Like,
it's just like a really weird, really erratic, really like offsetting character, and Sean Gunn would do that perfectly.
I mean, I don't necessarily see him as like maybe do him for like a different movie as the Batman. Maybe like
I don't know, as like a side character in a show.
Yeah, I'd like to see him as a main villain though. I feel like they could utilize Calendar Man bigger because we've never seen that. I mean, we've already got all these common villains. We've seen them, time and time again.
They'd have to get like a smaller protagonist then in that sense.
Probably,
like they would never throw him.
Maybe
in
the Nightwing movie.
Ooh,
that'd be kind of
that would go hard. Yeah, maybe like the first movie,
like a Nightwing movie or a Nightwing show. Calendar Man's the villain.
That would go hard. That's it.
We want that. Sign it, James Gunn. There you go. We're giving you content.
I know. You can use it for free. Just kidding.
No, you didn't need to pay.
Come on, podcast.
That's right.
All right, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, let us know by giving us a review and a download. Our podcast is available on all major podcast platforms, so check it out. Speaking of, our last episode was our Mando Season 3 official trailer breakdown. So that goes dummy. As we do it, we go shot by shot. We discuss what we see and give our theory. So check it out. And if you want to stay up to date with all of our news, announcements, updates, check out the socials. We got an Instagram, Here's in the Moment, and a TikTok, Here's in the Moment with an extra T.
Yeah, so we just want to thank y'all for listening. And as always, we love you 3000.